A monthly review, along with other reviews, are a vital component of any productivity or goal setting system. It's also a way to recognize little and big wins, which is really important in the whole success process. Now, I've had a monthly review blocked out on my calendar for a long time, and yet I seldom got to it. I was really surprised when I was listening to John Acuff do his goal setting podcast at the beginning of the year. He said that a monthly review was on his list of goals. That shocked me. He's a goal nerd and has accomplished so much and has so many systems in place. And so it gave me hope. It gave me inspiration. And I hope it inspires you and gives you hope as well, too. If this is your first time here, my name is Valerie Pugsley, and I help entrepreneurs and side hustlers gain confidence, focus, and momentum by helping them navigate the self-sabotage, which often looks like procrastination, perfectionism, and overwhelm, so that they can actually make headway on their goals, whether it's financial, relationship, or business. So back to the monthly review. Why is it so beneficial and so vital? One of the things it does is help you stay on track. In our world of constant distraction and other people having things for us to do, it is so easy to get sidetracked on other things and not be working on that thing that is most important. And if we aren't reviewing, we aren't going to recognize it until months or even the end of the year. When we're doing our reviews, we have an opportunity to look and see what's working and what's not. This is a great question. In fact, my husband and I use these questions each day or something similar. What went well and what didn't? So that we can make adjustments. We can reinforce what's working well, and we can decide in advance what do we want to do differently next time for the things that didn't work well. When we do this on a monthly basis with our review, we get to do this for our goals and our calendaring and setting up the things that we're going to be working on to get us to that next step, that next piece of our goal. Now, a key piece of this part is to do it from the perspective of an explorer versus being judgmental. A lot of times we'll say, oh, I finally got this done, or I just did that, and we'll minimize that accomplishment. We don't want to do that. And when we see things that didn't go well, it's easy to get into that judgmental place. Again, you don't want to do that. You want to look at it from just an explorer. Oh, it didn't go well. Well, why didn't it go well? And you can start looking, was it all external reasons, or did I play a part in there? Is there something I could do differently? But if we look at it from an explorer perspective, we don't shut things down inside, because when we get judgmental, we have to start protecting ourselves, right? We're going to close down. We're not going to be open to opportunities and possibilities and ways of change. So just remember that as you're examining, especially what didn't go well, to do it as an explorer and figuring out, how am I going to work this differently next time? It increases self-awareness. It helps us see the habits, behaviors, and emotions that we're having. Are these the ones that we want to have, or do we want something different? If we want something different, now we have an opportunity to make a change next month, instead of waiting until the end of the year. Celebrating and reflecting and documenting the little and the big wins will boost your confidence. First, from the dopamine hit that your brain releases, which is the happy chemical that makes us happy, and it also reinforces behavior. And in this case, it's going to be reinforcing the positive behaviors, the ones that are helping us to get to those goals. Second, it can be a reminder that you use on those days. You know what I mean. For me, it's either a day that everything I attempt to do, usually from a tech perspective, just doesn't go well. For others, it might be those constant interruption days, or who knows, right? But we all have those days. And they can be really discouraging, especially if you have a few in a row. But when you have these wins and these celebrations that you can reference, you can remember that, hey, I've been able to overcome this in the past. I can do it again in the future. There's hope. This is possible. Monthly reviews will also show you if you're spending time, i.e. wasting, or investing time, doing something that's going to have a return for what you've put in. It shows you the productive activities and the time wasters. And some things might not be total time wasters, but just take longer than you want. So by having this time of review, gives you an opportunity to maybe do a little problem solving and rethink your process so you can make it go quicker. By taking the time to do these reviews, you get to set yourself up for more investment and efficiency for the month to come. If you consistently do these monthly reviews, it will also help you with a year-end review. Instead of spending a lot of time going back through your calendar to find out what all the wins were over the past year, you'll already have those documented. Now you can take a deeper look into those wins. What trends do you see over the whole year? What emotions did you feel? What outcomes did you get? What things did you learn? Now you can take this information and use it as you plan the next year. And we all know that we make our plans, but our steps may not go the way we want. I have a favorite verse that says, "Man plans his path, but God guides his step." It's good to go ahead and have a plan, but we do have to be open for adjustments and changes. But this review process still helps with both of those scenarios. Your monthly review is also a good time to review that big goal, your mission. Why is this important? There'll be a video around here somewhere about your why. It's really important in moving forward, anything that you're working on. Are the things that you're doing, are they in alignment with the goals that you have? Professionally, business, financial, relational? And I'm curious, what are your goals? Do you have some goals? I'd love to hear it below. And if you don't have goals, that's okay too. I'd love to hear about that. Why don't you? Or what do you do instead of goals? If you're like me, you may need a little extra help accomplishing that monthly review. Like I stated at the beginning, I was surprised to hear John Acuff's that this was working on his goal. And that's what inspired me to start this free monthly review co-working session. It will be really helpful for you if you're the kind of person who works better with an external deadline. If you have ADHD tendencies, this could be really good. There's a hack or a process called body doubling, right? Just the fact that we're in the room together can be helpful. And this is a virtual room, so it doesn't matter where you are. So if you'd like to be a part of this monthly review co-working session and actually get your monthly review done, I'd love to have you join us. There'll be a link somewhere in the description or on the screen. And if you need more help celebrating, there'll be a link to a video, it may be popping up already, that can help you with that. And if you found this helpful, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, turn on those notifications, and have an absolutely fabulous day and month. And I'll see you again real soon.